Yo, what is up, guys? Joker here bringing you another video. This is just a quick video going over a really useful tool that I just found. Turns out we've had it for a while, but I just found out about it, right? And it's going over the most complicated but strongest thing in the game. This is going to be PAL skills, right? PAL skills are incredibly overpowered, but the problem is the fact that they don't do what they say they do majority of the time, right? So, like Chilid's ability, as an example, right, applies dragon damage to players' attacks while mounted. Well, let's go ahead and test this out. So we shoot right now 588, 570, right? Around 600, right? If we go ahead and where did my Chilid go? Oh, Chillit, can you stay here for a second? Okay. If we go ahead and shoot once we get on, you'll see there's a quite large damage increase on top of the fact that it is converting my damage. It's not adding, it's converting. So that's what brings us to this Reddit post, right? Blot able data mined all of the partner skills and upgrades and found a couple of hidden stats along the way, right? So, up first, we have movement speed specifically for these mounts while you're riding them. So, Direhowl, Nightwing, Arsox, Raindix, Rayhound, Kitsune, Surfin Terror, Fanglobe, Eurmintide, Palladius, and Acromis. If you get their partner skills to level 5, you get a 20% movement speed increase. Even if you only put 4 copies, you get a free 10%. And this is to their base movement speed. This is prior to stats and traits, right? So these pals just naturally are going to be faster. The most important thing, in my opinion, is this hidden stat. Player attack boost while mounted and element type swap. So essentially, if we look at Chillit, the reason why this seems to contradict what this says applies dragon damage to players' attacks while mounted. And this breaks it down that we get a 50% damage boost, and then it converts our damage to dragon, right? This is insanely important, right? This is insane. The fact that it's just worded this poorly, where it's not only not stating a 50% damage boost, it's conversion, not adding damage of that type. Those are two very different things. If we look at Anubis, we get a 5% damage boost and we convert our damage to earth, which not what this says. When fighting together, applies ground damage to players' attacks. Once again, that's not what it says it does, but that's what it does. If we go ahead and continue to look down here, I am going to go to War Sect, right? Because Warsec's partner description is probably the worst offender of this. It does not make the player's attacks do fire damage, right? Let's get off you and let's bring out our Warsect. As you can see, there's no fire damage going on. And if we look at his partner skill, when fighting together, increases player's defense and applies fire damage to player's attack. Something really weird about the no fire damage going on here. And that's because what his ability really is it increases the player's fire resistance by 5%, right? So it's just insane to me that so many of these are listed inaccurately or just incorrect, right? But what are you gonna do? It seems like with the translations, there may have been something that got lost in translation when they read it out in Japanese and then they translated it to English. The fact that it's worded so poorly, or it could say what it actually does in Japanese. I don't have a Japanese translation of it, but the Japanese translations could be correct, and it's just the English translations are shit. Like they are a lot of times for a lot of stuff. Like manga is the best example. When you get people that read leaks and then the official manga translation comes out and words are just completely different. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go ahead and show you this website because it's cool. I think there's like 100 pals on here where it goes ahead and shows you their partner upgrade stats and all of that. As well as he does have a spreadsheet here that goes over like the breeding pairs and a bunch of other stuff. So check it out. I'll have it linked down in the description. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content.